Welcome to Sports Stars of Tomorrow. I'm your host, Charles Davis. Women's sports continue to grow in popularity, and that's trickling down to the high school level. Today's show begins with a young lady who could be making headlines in the future. We're headed to Dallas for some volleyball in this week's 5-star feature. Her name is Macaria Spears, and if you see her with her friends and teammates, you can see what a bubbly, engaging personality she has.
Good set. Hey! I'm ready to see you hit. Hey!
But teams that see her on game day know a different Macaria Spears, an intimidating force who strikes fear into opponents with every spike.
I definitely hit the ball hard. I think y'all saw. But I think it's kind of the way I play the game. I kind of can take over a game. I feel like
she's such a fun, lovable kid off the court. But once the whistle blows, make no mistake, this kid is a beast.
On the court, I can super intimidating. Even when I was doing my college calls for the first time, they were like, "Oh, it's so crazy to see how much you're smiling and all that stuff on the calls," because on the court I can really serious, and it's not even something that I intentionally do. But like I said, I'm super competitive, so I feel like it just comes out.
Spears, who goes by Cari for short, is the daughter of 2 professional athletes. Marcus Spears spent 9 years in the NFL, most of them with the Dallas Cowboys, and he now works as a sports broadcaster. Cari's mom, Aiysha Spears, formerly Aiysha Smith, was a basketball star at LSU and a first-round pick by the WNBA's Washington Mystics. Neither of them knew much about volleyball before Cari started playing, but the whole family has learned together as she has become one of the best in the nation.
My wife did more of the tracking back and forth, more of the researching, learning the game, understanding the game. And I came from an athlete perspective of how body movement works. But I think the common denominator in our house, we super competitive as a family, but it was more about just seeing her enjoy it.
Ultimately, it's a dream, because when your kids start and you see the passion that they have for the sport, you want them to be able to reach the goal of being considered number one, or being at the top of your game, being top of your class. And to just have it confirmed by the letters and the interest that she got was also a wonderful feeling, and just more happy for her to be like, look, your work, it did pay off. Everybody's getting to see how good you really are, how hard you work, and it's paying off for you.
Cari was born in Dallas during her father's tenure with the Cowboys. The family moved around a little bit after that, but they resettled in Dallas 2 years ago before Cari's sophomore year. She wasted no time making an impact at Prestonwood Christian Academy in Plano, Texas. She was the Texas Gatorade Player of the Year in her sophomore season, and she's led Prestonwood to 2 state championships so far.
Cari's just so physical of an athlete. I mean, she can do so many different things. She can on the outside, she can hit in the middle, she can hit on the right, she can block, she plays 6 rotations, she's a good defender, she's got a great serve, good back row attack. She's kind of a jack of all trades.
Even though she's already ranked as the #1 player in her class, Cari is still hungry to get better. That's why this past summer, after winning a national title with her club team, she decided she wanted to see the game from a coach's perspective.
And she called me a week after she got done with the club season and said, "Hey, Coach Mitchell, I was thinking about maybe volunteering some time to coach. Could I assist with your club team?" And she jumped right in, not being paid, working 2 nights a week. She never missed a practice.
So it was just exciting for me to see the game from that perspective, and kind of seeing how it can be frustrating to be a coach, exciting to be a coach, and rewarding when you see your team doing what you want them to do. It helped my game on the court, just being able to see it from a different perspective, and it was so fun. I enjoyed it so much.
It's changed her game. I think it's affected the way she's played her senior year. You get a lot of athletes where it's coach to player, mentorship relationship, and now I almost feel like it's coach to coach. We're able to have really higher level conversations on the court now. It's pretty neat to see that development.
Adding that mental edge is only going to help her as she moves on to higher levels. Cari is committed to the University of Texas, the 2-time reigning national champions. It's an exciting time to be getting into college volleyball as the sport's popularity is continuing to grow.
It's changed so much since I was playing. They're on TV constantly, on different channels. They have different leagues, which is so amazing.
I mean, obviously it's a top program, so they get top players, and I really wanted to be pushed in practice and getting better every single day. So going somewhere where Texas, where you're going to have competition around you, was really important for me to keep pushing myself to be able to get better.
If Cari can keep winning in Austin the way she has over the last few years, She clearly has the talent and the personality to be one of the sport's biggest names.
Sometimes I'll get messages saying like, I look up to you so much, or like, I love watching you play. That like means everything to me, and it almost like motivates you to keep going, and like just seeing that you can be that role model for someone is so amazing.
We got a lot of volleyball left. It's been a fun ride that she's been taking me and her mom on.
If Cari chooses to be the face of volleyball, Cari will be the face of volleyball, and I can't think of a better face. I mean, she's that kind of kid.
The Olympics is like where I want to play when I get older. That's one of my like ultimate dreams, is to be in the Olympics and be like a top player and just be like the best I can be.